Hi everyone, welcome to Pearl Prince Today's Top News. Today's top news is on developing country status as Trump accuses China over World Trade Organization status. A look at the trade body rules. Earlier, U.S. President Trump accused WHO for favoring China in the matter of coronavirus and even threatened to stop the funding. Now, the news source from the Indian Expressway says President Donald Trump has accused China of taking advantage of the U.S. through the World Trade Organization, saying that if Beijing is considered a developing country, then U.S. should be called one too. Let's see, how does World Trade Organization classify developed and developing countries? The World Trade Organization does not define countries as developing or developed. Member nations themselves are required to declare which category they fall under. However, these declarations can be challenged by other member nations. Over two-thirds of World Trade Organization 164 member countries are developing countries. Let's see why this status is so important. What is the advantages of a developing country status? Let's see the major advantages one by one. Some World Trade Organization agreements give developing countries special benefits and rights, which are referred to as special and differential treatment provisions. These provisions include a longer time period for implementing agreements and commitments, or measures to increase trading opportunities for developing countries. Essentially, under these agreements, developed countries may treat developing countries more favorably than other members. Some insight on World Trade Organization. The World Trade Organization is an intergovernmental organization that is concerned with the regulation of international trade between nations. It deals with regulation of trade in goods, services and intellectual property between participating countries by providing a framework for negotiating trade agreements and a dispute resolution process aimed at enforcing participants' adherence to WTO agreements, which are signed by representatives of member governments and ratified by their parliaments. It was formed on 1 January 1995. It has its headquarters at Geneva, Switzerland. It is run by its member governments. All major decisions are made by the membership as a whole, either by ministers, who usually meet at least once every 2 years, or by their ambassadors or delegates, who meet regularly in Geneva.